Yo. This is the Outspoken Podcast.
In your journey through growth, in your journey through self-discovery, there's always a part that always seems very, very tiring, and that's the part where it looks like there's no change. So you're doing everything you can to understand yourself. You are taking notes of things about yourself. You're paying attention to your thinking pattern, your thinking process, but somehow you still don't understand yourself. That's where patience comes in. You are not just going to discover who you are overnight. You're not just going to have a better understanding of who you are overnight. You're not going to have the clearest picture of who you are overnight. But someday, it would look like an overnight thing when it happens. But it requires patience. You as a young child, you did not become an adult taking your first meal. But instead, days went by, weeks went by, months went by, and years went by before you became a fully grown adult. So, and the things that you took when you were a baby, they're not the same thing you take anymore. The things you took when you were growing up are not the same thing you will take to sustain your body now. You can't keep taking Cerelac at this age. You understand? So your meal has changed. Your routine has changed. Everything has changed. But they didn't change overnight. It took time. So in whatever it is that you are trying to do, give room for growth and be patient at every point, every single step of the way. And then in your patience, you need to understand that when something goes wrong with a plant, you don't say the plant is messed up. Do you say the plant is messed up? No. But instead, you sit back and try to figure out what might be wrong. Am I giving it too much water? Am I not adding enough fertilizer? Is it not getting enough sunlight? You try to understand what the problem is, and that's how you should treat yourself. When things don't seem to go the way you want them to go, don't blame you. Step back and try to understand what might be wrong. Understand the root of the problem, because the solution is at the root. Do you understand? So getting to know yourself and going through a journey, trying to change habits, trying to do so many things, you're trying to get better as a person, it would not happen overnight. And when it doesn't happen overnight, it's not you that has the problem. Do you get me? So when things go wrong, you don't blame the plant. You try to understand what might be wrong with the environment, the water, the sunlight, everything, every other factor. But you don't consider the plant might be bad. No. Just like when you have poultry, when things go wrong with your poultry, you don't think it's the chicken that is bad. You don't think it's the chicken that is bad, but instead you try to consider maybe insects has gotten in, maybe something is affecting the chicken. And so you as a person, you need to understand that there are external factors that affect you. Background, childhood experiences, friends, so many things are affecting you. So you don't blame you. You try to step back, take in the environment and see what's wrong. Who are you listening to? Like so many things to consider. But don't put the tag and say it's you who's the wrong product, because you are not a wrong product. Does that make sense? So that's all for today, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you for listening to the Outspoken Podcast.